brackets are ready, and the drama of March Madness is about to begin. Hello everyone, I'm Greg Noble. This is the NCAA Championship Basketball Selection Show, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer. Joining me at the anchor desk, as always, my partner, Clark Kellogg. We're all set to show you the seedings and pairings, so get out your bracket sheet and get those pencils ready. Here are the basics. Of the 65 available tournament bids, 31 are automatically given to conference champions. The tournament committee hands out the remaining 34 bids on an at-large basis. An opening round game will take place on Tuesday night to narrow the field to 64 teams. But before we unveil the brackets for this season, here's a look at the final top 25 media poll of the season. There's one big change you'll notice in the ranking. There was a big move made in the poll. The UCLA Bruins jumped all the way from the number 16 spot to number 11.
They're picking at just the right time, Greg. This is exactly the way you want to be playing going into the tournament.
Poll voters have had their say in the national ranking since November. Time has come to hand over the reins to the selection committee. And that puts a cap on the final top 25 poll of the year. Now let's take a look at the NCAA tournament bubble and see which teams are sitting at home with their fingers crossed, hoping to see their name in the brackets. There are a lot of worthy candidates among these 10 teams, Clark. Which of these bubble teams stands out to you right now?
The San Diego State Aztecs could have sealed their invitation with a better regular season finish. But the fact is they play in a very tough conference, and that does weigh heavily in their favor.
Point well taken, but they're not the only team sweating it out right now.
The Marquette Golden Eagles impressed me this year, but there were occasions when they seemed to lose focus for a game or two at a time. And those setbacks could be what keeps them out of the tournament.
I'm sure it's been a long week for those teams, but the wait's almost over. The NCAA Selection Committee has finished its meeting, and we're ready to unveil the top 4 seeds in this year's tournament. The Arizona State Sun Devils are the top overall seed, and they will play in the Charlotte Regional. They begin the tournament as the dominant team in college basketball. They've been ranked #1 in the media poll for the past 8 weeks. We'll soon find out if they can live up to their billing. On to the second #1 seed, who will play in the Houston Regional. The Indiana Hoosiers are seeking their 7th NCAA championship in school history. The Mississippi State Bulldogs are our third #1 seed, and they'll play in the Detroit Regional. They return to the tournament after not making the field last year, so this will be a new experience for some of their younger players. And finally, our fourth #1 seed will play in the Phoenix Regional. The Memphis Tigers are in the tournament field as a #1 seed for the first time in the history of their program. Now, here's how the brackets shape up based on where the #1 seeds have been assigned.
The winner of the Charlotte plays the winner of the Phoenix and Houston, Detroit. Because this is inaccurate. It never. First place is 4th. Second place for.
The Detroit Regional will play the winner of the Phoenix Regional. Those games will be played on Saturday, April 1st. Then we'll be on to the national championship game on Monday night, April the 3rd. Anything shocking to you about those picks?
Well, when you see the selection committee deviate from the top 4 teams in the media poll, it's a little surprising. They've opened themselves up to some criticism with these picks.
So, first up, the Arizona State Sun Devils are the top seed, finishing at 26-5. In the Pac-10, they will take on the winner of the opening round play-in game between the UC Irvine Anteaters with 14 wins and the Quinnipiac Bobcats from the Northeast Conference. And now, the number 8 seed, the Iowa Hawkeyes, come into the tournament as the 4th-place team in their conference during the regular season and were semifinalists in their conference tournament. They're going to play the number 9 seed, the Auburn Tigers, who were 2nd in their conference, finishing at 21-10. The North Carolina State Wolfpack enter the field as the number 4 seed from the Big East. It's yet another appearance in the brackets for a school that's no stranger to the NCAA tournament. They'll be getting ready to face the number 13 seed, the Charlotte 49ers, who finished the season with 20 wins. They're the tournament champions from the Colonial Athletic Association. The Arizona Wildcats come in as the number 5 seed, finishing at 22-9. And they will take on the 12th seed, the Monmouth Hawks, from the A-10 Conference, with 17 wins. Next up is the number 2 seed, the UCLA.
The defending champs.
Conference tournament champions from the Pac-10. They'll be going up against the number 15 seed, the Eagles.
A Florida Gulf Coast.
This will be their 2nd appearance in the NCAA tournament in the history of their school. Our number 7 seed is from the Big East. The Villanova Wildcats were rewarded for their outstanding play this season with an at-large bid and a ticket to the Big Dance. They are going to play the number 10 seed, the Virginia Tech Hokies, who came in 1st in their conference tournament, finishing at 21-13. The East Carolina Pirates are in as the number 3 seed. They'll be taking on the number 14 seed, the Southern Jaguars, with 18 wins. The Minnesota Golden Gophers are in as the number 6 seed. They'll be taking on the number 11 seed, the Colorado State Rams, with 21 wins. There are going to be some incredible matchups in the later rounds of this bracket, and the top seeds can avoid the early upsets. We can look forward to some real heavyweight battles. Next up, we'll take a look at the Indiana Hoosiers are the top seed, finishing at 28-6 in the Big Ten. They'll take on the Indiana State Sycamore, the number 16 ranked team. This is their 6th appearance in the NCAA tournament in school. The Virginia Cavaliers are in as the number 8 seed. They'll be taking on the number 9 seed, the Nevada Wolfpack, with 21 wins. The Providence Friars come in as the number 4 seed, finishing at 23-9. They'll take on the 13th seed, the St. Peter's Peacocks, from the Metro Atlantic Conference, with 18 wins. The Washington Huskies enter the field as the number 5 seed from the Pac-10. This is their 27th appearance in the NCAA tournament in the history of their school. They'll be getting ready to face the number 12 seed, the Eastern Washington Eagles, finished the season with 19 wins. They're the regular season and tournament champions from the Big Sky. Our number 2 seed is from the Big 12. The Iowa State Cyclones had a tremendous year that included a regular season championship. They're going to play the number 15 seed, the Oral Roberts Golden Eagles, who came in first in their conference tournament, finishing at 6th. Next up is the number 7 seed. The Tulane Green Wave have established themselves as one of the best teams from the Big 12. They'll be going up against the number 10 seed, the San Diego State Aztecs, with 20 wins. This is their 15th appearance ever in the NCAA. The Ohio State Buckeyes are in as the number 3 seed. They'll be taking on the number 14 seed, the Duquesne Dukes, with 19 wins. And now the number 6 seed, the Illinois Fighting Illini, come into the tournament.
They played Weber State.
During the regular season. I think this could wind up being the bracket that brings us this year's Cinderella story. A few of the higher seeds here have had terrific seasons, and I'll be surprised if at least one of them doesn't put together a long run in this tournament. On to our 3rd bracket of the day. The Mississippi State Bulldogs are the top seed, finishing at 29-4. In the SEC, they'll take on the Howard Bison, the number 16 ranked team. This is their 3rd appearance all time in the NCAA tournament. Our number 8 seed is from the WAC. The Stony Brook Seawolves are on a hot streak, having just won their conference tournament championship. They're going to play the number 9 seed, the Marquette Golden Eagles, who were semifinalists in their conference tournament, finishing at 23-11. The Kansas Jayhawks enter the field as the number 4 seed from the Big 12. It's yet another appearance in the brackets for a school that's no stranger to the NCAA tournament. They'll be getting ready to face the number 13 seed, the Cougars of the College of Charleston, finished the season with 22 wins. They're the tournament champion from the Southern Conference. The North Carolina Tar Heels are in as the number 5 seed. They'll be taking on the number 12 seed, the Pennsylvania Quakers, with 16 wins. The Creighton Blue Jays are in as the number 2 seed. They'll be taking on the number 15 seed, the Southeast Missouri State Redhawks, with 15 wins. Next up is the number 7 seed. The Aggies of Texas A&M have established themselves as one of the best teams from the SEC. They'll be going up against the number 10 seed, the Niagara Purple Eagles, with 20 wins. This is their 6th appearance in the NCAA tournament in team. And now the number 3 seed, the Clemson Tigers, come into the tournament first in their conference during the regular season and finish 2nd in their conference tournament. They are going to play the number 14 seed, the Central Arkansas Bears, who came in first in their conference tournament, finishing at 18-11. The Baylor Bears come in as the number 6 seed, finishing at 19-11. And they take on the 11th seed, the Alabama Crimson Tide, from the SEC, with 18 wins. Looking into the future a little bit, this bracket looks poised for a titanic matchup in the regional final. Top 2, and finally, the Memphis Tigers are the top seed, finishing at 23-5. In the ACC, they'll take on the New Orleans Privateers, the number 16 ranked team. This marks their 7th appearance in the NCAA tournament in school history. Next up is the number 8 seed. The Missouri Tigers have established themselves Virginia Mountaineers enter the field as the number 2 seed from the Big 12. It's yet another appearance in the brackets for a school that's no stranger to the NCAA tournament. They'll be getting ready to face the number 15 seed. The Wisconsin Milwaukee Panthers finished the season with 14 wins. They're the tournament champions from the Horizon League. And now the number 7 seed, the Xavier Musketeers, come into the tournament after finishing 7th in their conference during the regular season and finished 2nd in their conference tournament. They are going to play the number 10 seed, the Purdue Boilermakers, who were 4th in their conference, finishing at 20 and 12. The Michigan State Spartans are in as the number 3 seed. They'll be taking on the number 14 seed, the Troy Trojans, with 18 wins. Our number 6 seed is from Conference USA. The Southern Miss Golden Eagles were rewarded for their outstanding play this season with an at-large bid and a ticket to the big game. They are going to play the number 11 seed, the St. Mary's Gales, who came in 1st in their conference tournament, finishing at 20 and 10. It's the first question every selection Sunday. Which is the toughest bracket? Well, this bracket looks to me like it wins that prize this year. Not only are the top seeds strong, the lower seeds can be dangerous as well. What are your thoughts on our top 16 seeds, Clark?
The Kansas Jayhawks definitely deserve a better seeding grade. I mean, they finished the year as the number 7 team in the country. I can't figure out why the committee slotted them as a 4 seed. The Arizona State Sun Devils are going to be very, very difficult to handle. I really like their chances in this tournament, and I like their draw. Looking at the teams here, I'd have to say they're the class of the field.
Now, let's bring the conference picture into focus. The Big East gets 18. The Big 10 with 6. 6 out of the Big 12. The ACC gets 16. The Pac-10 with 4. 4 out of the SEC.
You have to take your hat off to the teams in the Metro Atlantic Conference. They top the non-power conferences with the number of bids they got, and it shows you how far this conference has come. They're becoming dominant at that level.
It's too bad we didn't see more small conference schools in the tournament. We showed you the bubble teams before. Now that we know who's in and who's out, what do you think of the selections, Clark?
Marquette Golden Eagles can finally exhale. I don't think there was a lot of doubt that they'd make it, but we've seen good teams get left out before, and you just know this was a nerve-wracking day for this squad.
While they start prepping for their first-round games, the 5 teams on the other side of the page will be full-time students again.
The Massachusetts Minutemen stumbled to the finish line coming down the stretch, and that's not the way to close out